Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. So, how are you guys doing? I think I missed a week. Last week I didn't post, so welcome back. So today's video is all about organizing my fridge. So yesterday I started working on it and I'm about 90% done. I just have to add some canisters to the fridge and I'll be done. I'm so excited. So lately I've been wanting to grow my home up. My house, so I moved in here. I moved in with my boyfriend a few years ago, and this house was a bachelor pad. This space used to be a bedroom. I've clearly transformed it into my closet, my office. I mean, that's my closet, but I've transformed it into my office and I absolutely love it. So happy with it. I'm still working on it and I'll be creating a video soon showing you guys the after. I'm waiting on my table to come in. It's taking a minute. But so downstairs, everywhere really was never, he never finished his house. His house was really brown and I've lived in it for a while. I've done some, you know, added some of my flair to some of the spaces, but it's still very undone. So now that I'm in my 30s, 32 to be exact, I really want to make my space elegant. Even though this is not the home, I'm gonna sit on my table because I can do that. Even though this is not the home, our forever home, let me say that, I still want to make it beautiful. You know, I think it's important that we walk into our homes and we feel great in them. We feel beautiful in them, or they are beautiful to look at. And of course, on top of like function and organization, of course, that's what I do. That's what I achieve for myself and for others, or try to achieve in my life and in other people's lives. I still think it's important to also make it beautiful. So I'm tired of living in a very like youthful home. A lot of my things in this space have been from Ikea, really. And even though there are some pieces at Ikea that I absolutely love and I'll keep adding to my home, I want to buy quality items. So I've been doing that. So recently, even though I've organized my dishware, I guess, cabinet and my pantry before, I'm starting to, and my kitchen and other places, I'm starting to upgrade them to more quality items. The light keeps going in and out. Hello. After saying all that, I'll be adding some glass canisters with bamboo lids to my cabinets, and I'll also be adding some glass canisters to my fridge. I love having cold cookies, especially my favorite cookie is oatmeal cookies with icing. I'll be adding that and just other things that I need to have in my fridge. So like onions, I do want to chop up some onions and chop up some tomatoes and have them in the canisters because these are things that I like to use within the week. And if I can at least have them diced before, like rather than dicing them when I'm preparing for a meal, then to me, that makes my life just flow much more smoothly and it makes me feel good. So I got some of that. I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to open them up and then we're going to go downstairs and organize my fridge, at least finish it. I'm still debating on whether I should add labels to my fridge. I did have labels before, but I'm like, should I still add labels? I don't know. We'll see. I may change my mind. But yeah, anyway, let me get off this table and I'm going to show you guys my canisters. Okay. Let's see what they look like. So I've kind of already opened one of them, but I haven't seen this one. Ooh, okay. Ooh. How pretty. Look at that. Yay, I'm so excited. So this is what they look like. So basically it's a glass container with a bamboo lid like this. And I have 4 small ones, so cool. 4 small ones. I feel like they just kind of, I don't know, elevate the space. I was gonna go with white, but I don't know, I feel like I always go with white. So these are really pretty. And I have 6, wow, about 6. Okay, I have 6 of these. So my whole goal is to have a few of these in the fridge and then have these, the smaller ones, in my cabinet. So basically these I'll be able to go in, get what I need as far as like nuts, granola, all that great stuff. Probably put my oatmeal in here. And then I'm obsessed with, like I said, oatmeal cookies with icing, hard, even though the ones I just got are soft. Tony likes them, whatever. And I'm gonna put them in here so I can put them in the fridge because I love when they're cold and hard. Because I still love eating my cookies with milk. Don't judge me. It's delicious. Okay. So I have 6 of the tall ones and then 4 of the small ones. I love pairs of like 3, 4. I like 3 usually, but if they were gonna sit like this in the fridge, then I need 4 or 6, I guess. But in my fridge, I'll probably only use 4 in my fridge. And then in my cabinet, I'll use these 4 and maybe these 2. So, ooh, a girl is oily. By the way, this is the table I'm getting in my space. I have about, it should be coming actually in the next 2 weeks. I'm so excited. Can you see like the vibe that I'm going for in my space? I'm going for like simplicity, natural, but still very elegant. That table does it for me. I've looked for that table everywhere. I've looked for maybe a different option, and the one from Article, which is where I got it from, is the best one that I've seen on the market. I literally, that's within budget. That's within budget. You gotta put that in there. And yeah, I'm so happy with it. But anyway, I'm gonna take this stuff downstairs and then we are gonna finish the organization process. I'm excited, guys. I'm gonna show you guys the things that we will be putting in those things. So we got some rolled oats. I'm thinking of putting in the taller canisters, and then we got some granola, some pistachios, some almonds, and then we also have peanuts. 4. So this probably will go in like the small canisters, and then these, which we haven't eaten salad with croutons in a long time, so that's probably gonna go. It's probably bad anyway. And then these 2 granolas are really old, and then there's really nothing in here. I'll probably eat this, but it's gonna change out completely. Also, I've purchased some new dishes. So these are Ikea dishes that are horrible. These are not. These are beautiful, really good quality, but these are Ikea dishes that are just horrible quality. They have scratches. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Look at that. Look at that. I cannot stand this. And honestly, like, I've used better quality dishes and this never happens. So that's how I know it's bad quality. We're gonna get rid of these, and I just purchased some really nice ones, pretty inexpensive actually, from, I think it was Crate and Barrel. Yeah, Crate and Barrel, CB2 to be exact. And we're going to Austin. Here we go. Hey, we're going to Austin for Father's Day weekend, so I'll be able to pick them up. So I've ordered them. I just need to pick them up next Saturday. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And I also purchased some stuff from West Elm, and those are probably going to come in this week or next week. I'm thinking of the dates that it said they would arrive, and it's like between the 14th and the 22nd. So all this is going to be completely different. The configuration will be different. Even like this will be put somewhere else. We will no longer be putting them in here. I'm like completely changing up my entire kitchen and honestly my space. I'm just tired of it looking so amateur and adolescent. And maybe it wasn't to some of you guys. Maybe you were like, there's nothing adolescent about your space, but it's just a lot. There's a lot of stuff that just no longer belong in this house, and I want to change it. Like, honestly, we're going to change a lot in this house. We spoke about it yesterday, Tony and I, and I'm so excited because since the age of 12 years old, I've always wanted to live in a beautiful space, and that just brings true joy to my life. So yeah, I'm so happy, and I'm so oily too. Hello. So yeah, I'm gonna have to manually dry that because it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna manually dry those, and then I'll come back and show you guys what's gonna go in each of them, even though I've already showed you guys what's gonna go in each of them. But you're gonna watch me do it. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna watch me do it. Okay.
just a little bit foolish. I feel so drunk. I've never seen you clearer than that.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll start with this, delicious. I'm gonna start with this, put it in one of them, all of them, really. And then this. By the way, my mom makes these peanuts. They're so good. They're called Comforts Nuts. Yeah, Comforts Nuts. My mom's name is Comfort, so I guess, guess that goes. They're super, super delicious. I'm gonna put those in, and then, oh, you know what? I also need to probably clean inside of here. Wipe it down. I feel like I keep it pretty tidy, but I'm gonna wipe it down. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Drip, drip, nah, drip, drip, drip. Oh, I flick the switch, kill the lights.
Oh, I feel a little bloated, so excuse this patch. Let's go. I'm gonna start with this. Can you smell it? Oh, it smells so good. It's the smokehouse. A lot of calories. Ooh, but it smells so good. Shake it, shake, shake it. All right. We have a thing for pistachios. They're so good. This is a new granola brand. It's already promising. It says it's 45% less sugar. It's always good. Smells good. I mean, it tastes good. Oof. I probably could have instead made 2 of those, but I'm not. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, that was not smart. Guys, it doesn't fit. You know what? That's fine. Fail. Oatmeal doesn't fit. You know what? My intention for these were to put them in the fridge and not in here, so it's okay. And unfortunately, this cabinet is not adjustable, which is weird because the other ones are. So I'm just gonna end up putting these in the pantry. I might actually end up getting some for the pantry anyway, so let me show you guys the ones I have for the pantry. So right now I have these black ones in the pantry, and they're perfect. They were much more expensive than these, but I do really like the black ones, so I might not change it up. But I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just add these to the pantry. I'll probably take that out, yeah. So honestly, I might just end up getting some more small ones or a tad bit larger. I didn't see them earlier, but maybe I need to look on Amazon and just make sure I get the right measurements. But I might just get some medium ones here so that I can put the oatmeal and just other things that we like to grab, and I just don't want them, and the items I don't want in the pantry, because the pantry is small, so you have to be mindful. Like, you've seen my pantry before. It's pretty messy right now, but okay, it's not that messy. But this is kind of the setup as of right now, and yeah, like, I don't want to put more of these in here. I kind of like breaking the pantry up with the cabinets because I don't know, I just like the way this feels. What is that? Anyway, not an epic fail, but definitely a fail. I'm gonna definitely go on Amazon after this and see if I can find some larger ones. But look at that. Doesn't that look so much better? Like, this is gonna go soon. This is all gonna be different, but I really love how this looks. That's just the first part, guys. So I'm gonna go throw all these away, wash them, and then put these away in my garage. And then we are gonna start working in my fridge. I'm so excited. This is what I've done so far. I have pretty much everything in order. This is my favorite part. Look at that. Ah, how beautiful. Look at that. And then the bottom, all the fruit. We love our fruit cold. Ah, so beautiful. And then everything here pretty much is organized. Ah, I love it, love it, love it. So I'm thinking of adding, really, first of all, I need to add, this is almond milk. This is oat milk creamer. These are both creamers for my coffee. I need to add another label here. So, well, I mean, I don't need to, because since that's oat milk, I know that's almond milk. But, you know, cohesion. And I actually prefer having them here than I don't know why I did this. And then I'm thinking of adding like condiments here and here so that I know to put condiments back here, because I like them here. We use condiments all the time. We actually just bought these and these a few days ago. And then everything else kind of just flows, like, you know, it flows. Once we finish this, we probably, well, this is Sabria's and we really don't even, you know what, but we didn't throw them away. So anyway, so here, this just makes sense for us because here is where, you know, this is all the leftover food. We like to put them down here. Well, typically I saw that most of the time we put them here. So this is now the section for that. And then Sabria, she loves Lunchables. We always have Lunchables. So they fit perfectly in these clear containers that I think I've purchased from, I think this is Amazon and not the Container Store. The Container Store does have their own version. And they are perfect. I love them. They fit 6. 6 comes in the container. We got it from Sam's. And yeah, they fit perfectly. And there's so much space in the back. Don't know what that is, why it's leaking. But we do have some space in the back for some stuff. And then this is like his salmon. We have some new garlic. We like things cold. Our onions and potatoes are in the pantry, but we like things cold. And then, you know, avocados. It slows down the growth when they're cold, and we try not to put them next to bananas, so that's why they sit in here. Hello, Ash. You know, I've been washing my dishes. Here we have our yogurt. We love yogurt, our egg, and then, what is it, sauerkraut? Yeah, Tony loves this stuff. He's addicted. We usually have kombucha in here, which we probably would just put it here, or we'll just, as we lessen the amount of like food that we have in here, or we'll just put it here. We'll just probably do this and then put the food here and then put the kombucha down here. I don't know. You know, the thing about fridges is they change. There is no like specific place for things. I do think there are certain places in the fridge where things should go because it's colder in the fridge. Like the further back, it's colder in the fridge than it is up here. But you know, I think it's just, you use your fridge how you want to use your fridge. I think that's it. That's it. That is it. I mean, we do need to go shopping for some stuff, but for the most part, this is it. I might even dice up some fruit for like, I don't know, for easy accessibility, like if we're making something and we want fruit in it, I don't know. But for now, I got my tomatoes, my onions, and my cookies. So I'm only gonna use 3 of those, which is good. You don't have to fill all your stuff up, you don't. So I'm gonna do that. And then I think I'll be done with this space. What? That's exciting. So, look at that, now they can be cold enough, because these are a bit chewy. These are a bit chewy, which, yeah, and I didn't even read. It says soft and chewy. It says soft and chewy, Judi. That's what you get for not reading. I really like how this came out. I have my meat in the back, my vegan meat. So I'm kind of, maybe I'll do it like this. Kind of like, because this is like weird. And I can add something else here, or maybe push my vegan meat to the front. But basically, this is what it looks like now that I'm done. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then everything else kind of goes. So I don't know if I'll be adding labels. I just need to take this one off. I might. If I do, I'll show it to you guys. But I kind of like it like this, labelless. But then again, when you add labels, it's like that final touch. You know what I mean? I got to take this off as well. And you may be looking at this wondering, where do your drinks go outside of this? Well, I'm going to tell you. Let's go upstairs. Here she is. And yes, it's a she. This is my fridge, my beer froster from NewAir. It is the perfect office fridge. I have always wanted to have a full functioning or fully functioning office, and this fridge has definitely taken it there, outside of other things that's in here now. NewAir sent me this fridge and it has absolutely changed the way my office functions. Of course, you don't need a fridge in your office. I'm not saying that, but if you are to put a fridge in your office or in other spaces like your garage, maybe even in another area in your home, this is the perfect fridge to add to your space. So this is, let me get here. Hello. This is a beer froster, as I mentioned, and look how perfectly created this is. It has a few buttons on top or in the front, and that's it. And it is like, not flattened, what is the word? Whatever. So let's say you're walking by your fridge and you bump into it. If you have it on lock mode, it won't allow you to change anything. Like, it's literally will stay at that temperature, which I love because I have caught myself walking by and hitting it. And because for the most part, I do have it on lock, it doesn't change. So let me take it off. Okay, so also there's a light here, which I think is beautiful. You know, it's dark in here, you want some light. It's just a great added bonus to the fridge. Also, these two functions are perfection. So there's turbo, so within an hour, you can pretty much chill your beverages to the perfect temperature in an hour. Let's say you're having a party and you run out of beverages, you run to the store, you place your beverages back in the fridge, you press turbo, and in an hour, it would be at the perfect coldness. And then next there is party, 6 hours. So within 6 hours, basically your beverages will be perfect. So I love this fridge. It is the easiest way to house your beverages because outside of it being aesthetically pleasing, I believe that the functions are they're perfectly created. It just makes sense for people who just love the idea of having a fridge in other spaces outside of their kitchen. Or maybe you have a kitchen. You can also use this in your kitchen if you needed it to. It's also perfect for like wine. I have wine in here. Let me open it up. Cabernet. I have some Cabernet in here, and I don't clearly have beer in here, but I do have, you know, some alcohol in here and some other things that I like to have at a certain temperature. And it's perfect. I love it. I love it. There's a lot of space in here. Like, you may look at it and it looks small, but there's so much space in here. And look at that. I have like a lot of sparkling waters. I have some Capri Sun for Sabria. You know, she loves coming in here. I saw some mush, but Sabria loves coming into my office, and I wanted to make sure that she does also have drinks in here because she's always with me, and then some other drinks. But at a point, this fridge was to capacity and my beverages were still perfect. I love this fridge. It's just seamless, it's beautiful, and yeah, I definitely would recommend this fridge to anyone who's been thinking of adding a fridge to any of their spaces in their homes, in their office, wherever. So again, this fridge is amazing and it's from NewAir, and I do have a link below where you can find this fridge. So, and you get like a percentage off. I'll leave it here so you can see the code. I think I have a code. If not, I do have a link. But what I'll do is I'll leave everything below in the description box below, and there you can click on it. You can see the fridge, see all the specs, just see it in its entirety. It's a beautiful fridge and I love it. I love it. So a lot of my beverages sit in here, like my alcohol that I don't want out. So I do have a bar cart where I have like liquor and like wine in it. But if I want to chill it, I bring it up here and put it in here rather than putting it in the fridge. downstairs in the kitchen. I like separating it. And of course, even though it's a beer froster, you don't just have to put beer in it. It's perfect for any type of beverage. Speaking of beverage, I actually just bought these a few days ago, and I haven't tasted this flavor. I've been liking this brand from H-E-B. You know what? It reminds me of, I don't know, I can't think of it, but it reminds me of something. It's really good. Literally no sweetener. It is not sweet at all, but it's really good. Sparkling water. I've been trying to get into it. I'm trying to elevate my taste buds, if you will. I'm looking at the mess that I have to clean up. I haven't opened that one yet, but all that is hanging folders for my file cabinet. Look at that, guys. I've changed a lot of stuff in here, but I'll go through it one of these days. Hopefully soon, actually. I'm just waiting for my table. I'm selling these tables. So if you're interested, I'll be open to sell them to you. Shipping, I don't know about shipping if you're not here local, if you're not local to me, but I will be selling both desks. This is from Ikea, Alex desk. I think they're 150 each, and I am selling them for about $75 each, so $75 off. That's a steal to me. Anyway, gonna go downstairs and start working on some other things. I think my fridge is done. You know what? I don't know if I showed you guys the entire finished product. Did I? I also caught up in this beautiful NewAir fridge. I forgot about my downstairs fridge. Oops. I still have 2 more of these, so I can still use them somewhere else. I can use them in there or even in the pantry. I might change them all. I might change them all to look the same, or again, I can use them in here. So I'm looking in here, and like these meatballs, we're gonna try them out, and if we like them and we buy them, you know, more often, then I'll also put them in this container so they can sit in here rather than in their original container. And yeah. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm very happy because your girl is going to Austin. I don't know if y'all know, but I love Austin. I love Austin. Hold on. My camera is having some issues. But Tony and I used to go to Austin all the time, maybe about 2 years ago, because their vegan scene is insane. And we really love Austin. We just have fun. You know, the vibes are so just chill, and they're super liberal, and it's just a good time. So we're going to Austin with the baby. We're going to Austin. We're going to Austin with Sabria this weekend. And we're just gonna have fun, eat, and just chill. We're just gonna be there for a night. Nothing crazy. I still gotta come back on Monday and go to work. I got some organization to do this next week. Super excited, of course, to help my clients. So yeah, just a night. It's just a night. So Saturday night to Sunday morning, or Saturday to Sunday. And yeah, we're just gonna have as much fun as we can. But anyway, the reason why, I don't know why I'm so like, okay, today I'm just gonna basically, so I finally finished my fridge. Finally, this is like after a week, I finished my fridge. I had to go buy some labels. I got a new marker. So I always use this brand, Chalk Ink, an amazing chalkboard marker. I was gonna say chalk marker. I mean, I guess it's a chalk marker. Yeah, it's a chalk marker. It's an amazing chalk marker, but this one in particular is the fine tip. So I am always looking for a good marker, because if you don't know, I love chalkboard labels. I am obsessed with chalkboard labels, and the best way to write on a chalkboard label is with a good chalk marker. So I found that one on Amazon. What's Amazon? I found that one on Amazon, and I bought it, just one. I think it was about $8. I'm trying to see if I can find like a bulk of chalk markers that's fine tip. I usually do like the medium to large, which they're great, but they just don't give me that like precision. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So anyway, So I found that, I got that. So today I finally been able to write my labels. It's been a whole thing. The Container Store is running out of stuff. And so it's been very difficult to organize my clients' homes because if you don't already know, I go to the Container Store all the time. That is my main organizing product shop or store to shop at. And so anyway, whew. With that said, let me show you guys my fridge. So this is basically my fridge. So I am obsessed with these, obsessed. Last time I think I had tomato in one. We used up all the tomato, so I decided to chop up some apples. Still have onions. I have been loving having freshly chopped onions readily available. The same thing with the tomatoes. So now we have some apples. So whenever we want apples, just grab you some apples. And then of course, I love my cold oatmeal cookies with icing. I bought the correct one and I've already ate some. It was delicious, by the way. I ate some with milk. Yes, that's me, girl who loves her cookies with milk still. So we did buy some pickles. If you don't know, I love pickles. Oh my gosh. I grew up with pickles. So I used to eat pickles with like Lucas, with Kool-Aid, frozen pickle. I mean, yeah, I love pickles. So in the back, I added a label that says vegan meat because that's where my vegan meat substitutes are. That if it's not frozen. Here we got our yogurt. So actually it's really easy to come off because it's cold, I guess. So it doesn't like stick the chalk marker. So if I do this, it'll come off. So I already did that and it's kind of wonky how I rewrote it, but you get it. You get the gist. I love this yogurt, love it. So you can see I couldn't finish one, so I just put it on top with the spoon. Yes, no shame at all. Whenever I want to eat it again, I just grab it and go. So basically, I just added one on eggs. We know what eggs are. Sauerkraut, miscellaneous has this stuff in it. So Tony loves buying the, I was gonna say roasted, but smoked salmon. So he just puts it in here. And then we recently bought some tortillas. We ate some tacos, so I just put them in here because why not? And then of course avocados. So I just call it miscellaneous because there's miscellaneous items in there. We have the babies. She's not a baby, she's 6, but this is her Lunchable area. She loves Lunchables, so we buy a lot. So this is that. So I mean, she can see it, but you know, adding a label is just that final touch. This is all our need to eat food, leftovers, yummy. And then my favorite 2 drawers, or even just my favorite part of the fridge, is the vegetables drawer. Look at that. Ugh, look how colorful this is. Like, what? Ugh, this makes me so happy every time I open it. And then down here, I've already replenished some of this stuff, by the way. And then look how beautiful. I've replenished some of this stuff too. It just makes eating all this stuff so much easier when you have it in your fridge, when it's just readily available, everything's washed, everything's clean, and with the exception of the Brussels sprouts because they're still in the bag. But look at that. I love it. Love it. All right, so on the fridge, hello. We got butter. So even though I have a vegan cheese in here, I actually have a vegan meat in here. I'm gonna put you in your actual spot. So we do have vegan cheese from Chow, but we typically have butter, this soy-free earth balance butter in here. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call it butter. And then here, I did not label this part because there's a few different things in here, but I did relabel my creamer bottles. So now you know. You can see oat milk and almond milk. They look the same color. As you can see, I love oat milk. Ah. So good. Oh, it's so much more creamy. You guys should definitely try oat milk creamer. So delicious. And then these are the condiments. Condiments here. We bought some new pickles, so there we go. Had to move some things around. And then condiments are down here. Oh, looks like, let me try to, there we go. There we go. I'm so anal. All right, and then further down we have some sauces and taco sauce. Yummy. well, salad, salad bags, not sauce, salad bags, but sauces. And then down here we got our drinks. I'm trying to like hold it open, but it's like, no, you will not. Of course, it doesn't always look this pretty. This takes work. It takes time, but it's all about just keeping it up. Like, that's what I've been doing within the week. Once I finish, one thing, I replenish it. If this runs out, I'll go buy some more, because these are things that we like to eat. Just make sure I keep it clean, and yeah, it just takes some work. So, but this is what it is now. I really love it. I love when my fridge is organized. It just completes the kitchen, and that is it. Anyway, hopefully this video inspired you to get your fridge organized. I feel like I've organized my fridge on camera probably 3 times now, so it may look different. That's the beauty of organizing. You can change it up as many times as you want. It's all about what fits your lifestyle. There is no one way to organize. There are plenty of ways to organize your space, so remember that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to NewAir, my office fridge. And thanks to NewAir, my office is almost complete. It's literally becoming my dream office. I'm so grateful. So thank you, NewAir, for the fridge. And if you're interested in getting your own NewAir beer froster, definitely check out the link below so you can get you one and enjoy the benefits of having a mini fridge in another part of your house. I wish you a happy weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.